Now, the forecast with Koin 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Well, good evening to you. What a beautiful summer night right here toward the tail end of spring. It is fantastic. And tomorrow's forecast looks great, too. We're going to see some clouds at times cruising around, 59 degrees at 8 a.m. By lunchtime, it's mostly sunny. It's 70 degrees. And we'll see some high clouds filtering through in the afternoon like we did today. 3 o'clock up to 77. And I still think most of us are headed for the low 80s tomorrow. I have Portland with a high of 81 degrees. Now, outside tonight, a bit of a breeze. We had some gusty winds earlier, but they're gone. We're at 64 degrees, and we may end up with a few patches of morning clouds tomorrow, but not much. The clouds tonight got out of here just in time. This is the sunset over the West Hills, and all of a sudden, right as the sun goes down, the sky's just totally cleared, and that allowed for views of this, the International Space Station. There's the view of it over Beaverton. Here's a view of it over Portland. It's a 30-second exposure that Ray sent in, and you can see that streak in the sky. That was the space station on a time-lapse photo. So it was gorgeous. Many of us were up on the top of the Koin Tower checking that out tonight. Hope you got to see it. 83 degrees, the high in Portland today. 85 in Salem. We had some 90s east of the Cascades. As far as the hot spots, boy, Canby, Wilsonville, West Lynn, and Newburgh, 86 to 88 degrees this afternoon on our weather network. So high pressure is still blocking storms as this one rides up and over into British Columbia. Some of the high clouds from it have been clipping our skies, and that trend continues at times tomorrow. Here's at 8 a.m., and we're going to have some high clouds around to start the day, especially the more north you are or more west you are, the more south and east, the clearer the skies are. But notice those high clouds kind of, get eaten away as we go into the lunch hour, so they're around at times, but the system falls apart over the top of us tomorrow, which just gives us that filtered sunshine type look. It does not cool us a lot, just a few degrees from today. Now let's look at Saturday morning. Right now it looks like we'll have mostly sunny skies, although I would still expect a few patchy clouds here in the metro area as we're getting ready for the parade. But after that, it's fantastic all the way through Saturday night, mostly clear skies. Now, different story back east. Andrea making tracks now, moving into the Carolinas here and going to head up the eastern seaboard. They've got a very wet 48 hours to go along the eastern seaboard as a result of that storm, our first tropical storm of the season. All right, 60s tomorrow along the coast, some afternoon clearing. We'll see 75 in Kelso, but still low 80s in Salem and Eugene. Just patchy morning clouds and some occasional high clouds, too. You'll see high clouds cruising east of the mountains and temperatures in the 80s tomorrow. Same thing through the gorge. 64 for a high temperature up on Mount Hood. A little bit cooler than it has been. Here in the metro area, 55 for a morning low. We head up to 81 in Portland, and clouds are going to pass through at times. It's slightly cooler as a result. Beaverton 81, that's a few degrees cooler, and 80 tomorrow in Damascus. So here's the next 3 days, and what I want to say is the Grand Floral Parade at the start still looks like patchy morning clouds in 57, but at the finish it should be in the low 70s with sunshine. So you want your sunscreen and maybe some water for that, but it's going to be a fantastic parade day. Sunday as well. I mean, maybe some morning clouds, Jeff, but that is about it. That's a good looking weekend. 81, really 78, and 76.
Heading into the big parade.
Very nice.
Rose